And here we find ourselves in my crystal prison, as it were, live from quarantine, because it's not me who's sick. Last week I speculated on the possibility that my vaccination was going to happen and I was going to have to do it sick. But that did not come to pass because someone else delightfully got it instead at my workplace. And I was not going to risk the possibility of coming down with anything, even if it was only a cold, because believe me, I already have enough colds as it is. So I've had to preoccupy my time with a lot of other things instead. Ah. Uno. I might be horribly outmatched for this area. As I have yet to kill a single ghost in this encounter, and there's only 3 of them. Oops, where is it? I'll abandon this one because it's definitely not a place I can enter yet, not with this party. Not enough ability to deal damage. So let's go to the other cave, because it's one I actually do need to go into. So if my subtitles seem a bit wonkier than normal, apparently there's some maintenance and server issues going on. Well, that doesn't cure me of float, does it? It does. Interesting. As should be demonstrated, this floor is entirely... These orange glowing points are damage floors. That's where the game gets very, very happy with having these around. So we have a dragon. It's called a clapper. Interesting. Easier to manage damage and blitz. It's a thunder elemental. Well, Edge just got nuked for half his damage. It is taking me, once again, an enormous amount of time to kill this thing. Find a weakness of some description. Everyone's also wearing thunder resistant armor except Edge. Edge doesn't have anything yet. Though Edge has nothing normally, so... This is going to be a long trudge through the fray. Especially if this is the random encounter I'm having to deal with. Arachne, we have Spider-Woman. Gaia Rage. Unfortunately, I am in the air. Don't think she's quite got it yet. See, that was the only move she's programmed to have. There'll be a telltale sign for saying, please cast float. That experience is not bad. Uh-oh. This can only end so well. No, wrong one. Blah. Come on, top round, please. And float persists even after death. Okay, Edge needs to put on an illusion. Which is smoke, I believe. No, that's run. Okay, Edge does not have it yet. Taking some quite hefty damage numbers. I'm waiting for the giant muscle boy to come out. Cecil was confused. Lydia's not confused. Casting Toad on Edge. Well, that's a much better look for him. He's dead. There's a splayed frog on the floor on the side there. I'm gonna have something I can use. Look, Cecil is taking a pounding anyway. There's one. Well, that was well worth it, wasn't it? It certainly was. Get rid of the warrior. We burned through most of my MP just going through this first floor. That's Cecil's dead again. Great! Can't even pick a person up yet. Okay. 7,000 experience. Do I have Maiden's Kiss? Probably don't. inventory. I have antidotes. That's useful. No, he is now no longer Prince of Toads. Experience. Place like that makes me realise that I'm in probably the wrong place, but we shall endeavour. Aha! An imp! The most deadly of foes. Ooh. And float wears away if you go on to the next floor. Bizarre, but true. Here's a giant moth. This one from early in the game? No. Yes. And there's another one. Welcome back. Hope you enjoy your little near-death experience. A cabin. Useful, yes, but not in here. Let's go back and have a quick check for something. Oh, where's this one again? Smoke. I believe this is the correct spell. Yes, it is. It is flee. Handy to remember that one. May be useful later on in the game, but not right here. Ambushed by a hooligan. That's pretty much how most football matchups go. Imagine it has quite a lot of health. No, it doesn't. There's a reasonable amount of experience, though. Something so strange. I'm not overly concerned in filling out the entire bestiary that I have. Ah, a dragon has returned. I do believe the bestiary was only introduced in the advanced version of this game. Compared to the, oh god, compared to the Final Fantasy VI PlayStation 1 version, which does come with a on-disc bestiary up till a certain particular point in the game. Will you please stop hurting Edge? It's getting boring now. Okay, let's stock up Rydia's magic again. I mean, everyone else is wearing Thunder Resistance, as I've already said. Why the hell do I have to keep looking after Edge because he doesn't have anything? Because he's a ninja. Proof that ninjas have gone down in the world. Items, either 2. That's fine enough. So I have to go all the way. Oh, forgot. It's a damage floor. Two hooligans this time. Okay. Bio just instantly kicked it off the field. Oops, that's all out of magic. I need to go the opposing way around, or there's another secret passage? Okay, let's show off tier 4 and how much health it heals. Yep, plenty. It is the oh dear, I have soiled my trousers spell. Fast, efficient, reliable. There's probably some extra damage I can deal to this dragon that's not just physical. Well, time to experiment. Can't use bio, can't use ice. Let's try fire. Oh, apparently can't use anything against it, other than whacking it with a stick. Especially considering it only knows one ability. It's one of those monsters which Flare would be useful, but really is too low a level for that to be useful. Also, because they're floating, their hurt animations aren't playing out, which I find very strange. Okay, with the hurt tile in front of this, I believe this is a booby-trapped box. Venomax and a Kujihuki. I believe one of those is a knife or a ninja edge. This one. Poison axe is on here. Cecil can really well wield them. Oh no, the Venomax. Cecil cannot! Is that a ninja weapon? It is not. That must be a cane weapon. Which is impressive. Well, no, it's just a high potion. A naga. A huge naga, apparently. Big snake. Well, let's chop it down to size. It's not especially powerful. That might be a problem. Paralysis, and it's back. All this in effort to get Cecil a better weapon. Ah, right, there is an entire visible floor all the way across the room. Something that keeps changing as release to release. Ah! Easy points. I'm just more surprised Cecil's keeping up with Edge. Edge is supposed to be the fastest person here. But maybe that's just how this one's programmed. Edge probably has the highest damage potential, because Cecil can't dual wield, unlike Final Fantasy III, which you can literally put. I don't believe the ultimate weapon existed in the original NES release, but you could put the Excalibur and Ragnarok on both hands in the original DS release if you didn't have access to the mailing system. Monsters! Oh, crap. Item. Do I have something I could use? I do. I believe this is the highest amount of it. Apart from the Conjurer, I believe this is the highest amount of experience you can get in this dungeon. Is this one particular battle. 5,000 experience. And I receive the Defense Sword. Exchange for an exit. So the Defense Blade increases defense, obviously. Also is very high in attack, but it has no element from what I remember. Well, defense is the defender from every other game. It would be useful in like elemental areas, but in here, kind of trash. Because everything has like a partial weakness to light. Let's have a look. Vendor, weapon. Final Fantasy IV. It's the after years. Sword of Protection, Great Sword, found in Monster Box. It has 105 attack, 40 accuracy, plus 15 defense. Cast Protect when used as an item. Very strange. Okay, let's go looting. There's an item I want on this in this area. I need to hit the teleporter in the right way to get that chest. There's the rat tail, which I kind of need. gonna have this Venomax because we're not gonna have Kane for a while. Out of my way, Chocobo. Thank you very much. I need to sell a bunch of stuff. Don't really need the Ogre Axe any longer. Or the Wizard. The rest of that I can throw at something. Soonish. Don't mind me, just looting your house. Come here. We've gained 2 levels from fighting our way here. Yeah, it's that strong compared to me. There's a weapon shop. And an armor shop, if you're so inclined. Which has many different whips. And the angel. I believe I remember what that does. Right, a blitz whip. I believe that's what you're using now. Yes, so that's kind of useless. Been using a normal whip since we got here. I believe the Lunar Staff has a particular... Unequip that. There we go. Lunar. Let me have a quick look. Lunar Staff. Cast Dispel when used as an item. Reasonably useful. An Aegis Shield and a Sorcerer. Inventory full. Okay. Move that. So these little items that are for casting elemental, I don't think we're really going to need those any longer. You can have this whip. I don't need it. So the Aegis Shield. Lose my flame defense, but I believe it has more defenses on top of that. 4 magic defense, 1 normal defense. Aegis Shield. It's immune to petrification. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Oh, it has a bonus ground. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, sorcerer, wizard. Greatly increase their defensive capabilities. Yes. Though I believe they really lose something for having the black. This is a black something for having the black robe equipped. Let's challenge. Right, let's take on Ashura. This should be interesting. Armor. So already losing physical damage. I could throw a trash can. That might be useful. Give a 3 on herself. Change his face to normal attack. Illusion. Bio. Haste on edge. See if there's anything. See if I can get steel to work. That might be funny. Couldn't steal. Never mind. Haste on Cecil. Ah, crap. It's going to turn into a war of attrition in a minute. Especially if that head's still on. There is another way I could do this. It's a very interesting one. Yeah, let's see if we can make that work. Where is it? Wall. You? Means we can only resort to physical damage, but still. It negates any healing possibilities that Ashura has. Circ on edge. Well, it's me just snapping the game in half at this point. Until that happens. Ooh, I may have made a mistake here somewhere. Well, I think the physical attack depends on the head. Armor on myself. Consider, when I would normally do this, I will be doing this with 5 characters. That edge did. Slow Rydia. $1,008. Yep. It's starting to get mean with its physical attacks, even with that defense. Just 5,000 experience for punching the Queen of the Summons in the head. There is another teleport platform somewhere in this area. Just trying to remember where. I don't think it's this one, because it's the one I came out of. Gil, that's the teleport out. Is it in the inn? It's somewhere around here. I'm just trying to remember where. To do that, or I'm going to have to pull up a map. Yeah, let's do that. Land of the Summons. Apparently I've missed something. Let's have a look. What we'll do is we'll have a crack at Leviathan, and then we'll see if we can find that particular area. So I'd like to point out this map that I've got is included in a walkthrough, and they are well, they've gone to challenge this area when Kane was still in the party before Sealed Cave. most of this stream was going to be taking place in this area anyway, so didn't particularly bother me. I knew this was going to happen. Obviously because of my... well, it's going to be this, and I'm going to try and challenge the Sylph Cave. But Sylph Cave pretty much steamrolled over me, so... Big wave! In essence, this is a battle against time. I need Rosa to be a weeny bit faster than she is. Big wave! I think I just lost edge. Oh, not yet. Though he has not retreated into his... there we go. That's 2... 4... There are strategies that I can use around this, but I just need to get everything set up quickly. And I can only take 2 big waves before he decides that it's time to start casting ice at me. So, what do I need? Well, for Cecil not to be dead, that might be useful. Do I have anything particularly useful? I have a high potion to keep him surviving. Cecil's the one that's most likely to die. He has absolutely no water, ice resistance at the moment. Just on edge. Once again in the turn economy battle. Haste. Cecil. Most of my damage is going to be physical. I can survive 2 big waves before I have to start healing. Berserk on edge, because what's the point in having edge actually do something? High potion, just to keep him topped up. That was a miserable high potion, that was. Fall to big wave if I don't do something soon. Although haste berserk is a very potent combination. Slow on Leviathan, if possible. think it's part of this, unless I'm mistaken, I believe it's in the DS one, but I don't know if it's in this one. There's a point where Leviathan's going to get... Oh, there we go, he's getting bored. He used up all of his attack power, basically. That wasn't as bad as I made it out to be. We've come for what we came for. We got the 2 summons and we got the rat tail. Rat tail is very, very useful. Well, for me it is. Can't do Stealth Cave yet because they just steamroller me, but that's one which I need to go in, come back to the surface, go in again, so I need to be able to go back to the surface yet. I forgot. Let's get Cecil to heal everyone up, because I didn't heal after that battle, which was very silly of me, but all I'm here for is a couple of items, and that's it. Let's go straight north. Okay, we didn't see these. This could be bad. No, it's not. It's fine. We haven't actually seen any Airmen for a while. Not since the opening cutscenes. Oh, hello, I got an alarm. Look at this again, because it's not very worded particularly well. Ooh, big man, 9 tornado. Here's the thing, it says from the southernmost chest on basement floor 4, there's a conspicuous dark spot if you go straight north. Can we see the problem here? There are 2 chests in the exact same space. So I want a map. Yeah, can't spell. Can't spell and battle at the same time. Is it that one I'm looking at? Oh, right. Wait, what? Okay, bear with me here. I am looking at a map. Apparently basement floor was the actual city itself. Hmm. Ah, right, yeah, there we go. That's the weirdest place that it's put. I believe that's the most strongest bow in the game, so... Cast exit. And that's all we need to do in there. Sylph Cave we won't do for the minute until we get Kane back. Or we get another party character. Right, so let's go talk to Sid again. That's the only person who seems to have a clue what to do. In Valuna, perhaps you need to marry Mysidia. Then dig your way out. Here comes Sid. Piece of cake. For some reason, Rose and Rydia are just watching. They apparently have nothing else better to do. Oh dear. It's such subtle interactions with the... Yeah, he just got knocked the fuck out by Sid. Cecil has no idea what's going on, he's just staring vaguely into space. And then Sid falls over again. Right, let's get out of here. Which is what we're going to do right after we fed the fat bastard his meal. Enter Fat Chocobo. Feed. Yeah, you can have this and this and this and this. And this and this. Hang on, I just put something away I didn't need to. This. Take this and this and that and this and that and that. This. You can have these bestiaries. I don't fucking need them. No, I've got the legend. It's fine. So long, you very strange item storage system. Okay, out the castle. Straight out. And there we go. The Falcon now has a drill. It's not explained, but who cares? Just get out of here. So I need to land precisely on this spot and we go up. And we are out of there, and that's all the purpose that this Falcon serves. So now I need to find Eblan. Let's go exploring in there. Why the hell not? But let's save it first. Although I don't think much poses a threat to me in there. We're already past the playtime of Pokemon trading card game. In we go. Eblan Castle. I believe this is the only home spot in which you will receive random battles. But I believe it's only on the basement. Alarm and a unicorn. Unicorn's always useful. Alarm, probably not so much. Maiden's Kiss. Found a cabin. Soft. So now it's just the towers and the dungeon. This is really just a contextual lore dump and also item ground. I believe there is a way in there. There we go. It also has a lot of hidden walls. Coffin. Great. What do I need to go upstairs for? Exit Ether 1. Hermes, very useful. The unreachable treasure chest. There's the monsters. It should be ogres. And this is why it's very, very useful to keep hold of the ogre axe, but because of how powerful I am, I'm not even going to try. We've already killed one. Why am I calling Leviathan? Just to show him off. That's it. Tsunami! Oh god, I'm reminded of a fucking song that my relatives used to play non-stop called Tsunami. Drove me mad. Because it was one of those club songs that everyone plays at one point in their life without irony, and they would just play it non-stop. There is a way into these rooms. Is it from upstairs? Maybe. More wine. Leads to this one, which is the kamikaze. A hidden wall somewhere in this room. certain of it. 10,000 gil. Like we needed the money. Oh, hang on. I just realised there may be a second wall here somewhere. Is this the one they didn't program? It's the one they didn't program in. Never mind. That chest shall forever remain a mystery. Next, we have some important things to do. We need to head back to Mithril. So I need the Falcon. I don't need the Falcon any longer. All I need is the Enterprise. Falcon's worthless now. Our destination. I'm looking for something small. This is before Final Fantasy had you complete maps, which you could access at any time. Airplane again. This. I found it once, and I'm not going to be able to find it again, am I? I keep just running into Troya. Come on. Missed. That's the big hole in the ground. It's a very good landmark. Okay, I'm going to have to look up a map, because I can't remember where this is for the life of me. The last time I did, I just stumbled across it. Alright, world map. That's it. Okay. Where are we? We are in Mysidia. I need to head to Mount Ordeals and go north. Oh dear me. Put the hovercraft there. This is the only time you really need the hovercraft for anything else. Adamant Grotto. Beat it. Bring a tail if you want to get my attraction. Okay. So rat tail, trade right. Received adamant. It's advised that you get it at this point, because it is the only... after this, the particular weapon I'm about to craft becomes not exactly useful. And that's the last time we need the hovercraft. Well, unless we need to come back. So, I need to get to the underworld from here, which is... west of Mysidia. She's over here somewhere. Here we go. Here we go. And bam. We are back here. Go upstairs, give this old man the rock. Here you go. Have a rock. Give me that old sword, I shall give it new life. Hand it over the Mythgraven blade. Bye! As he goes to Sid's theme, which immediately cuts out as soon as I want to. Hey, give me some time, so we just leave and come back. Don't know. Do I need to do something else? Keep that. Oh, right, okay. It's something simple. Let's go dredge up the lunar whale. While we're waiting. Because that is considered a long enough amount of time, according to this game. I just barged through him. Yep. Fuck you, black mage that was right there. That white mage is coming straight through. It gives no shits about your hat. So once again, good luck to the people running Fiesta this year. I've already done my share of it, and it's difficult, especially if you get crap jobs. Like in my case, I got Black Mage for battles which required physical damage. Our prayers have been answered. We're fishing up this unknown entity from a whirlpool that somehow is capable of existing in prayer. There it is right there, gentlemen and ladies and whatever else there is. There is a glowing ship. One composed entirely probably of sin. And if you figure out the reference on that one, good luck. Because my game is freaking out. Someone awaits us on the moon. So off we go. Sustained flashing. To the dead rock. To land. And then go back to Earth. Because I believe the next part locks you in place. That's something I do remember. I believe that counts as the passing of time. What the hell? Oh, hi. Okay, let's show off some of Edge's abilities. Just throw flame out there. They dead. And away we go, back to here. He should be done. According to what I was reading, but that may be a... It's ready, the Holy Sword Excalibur. Spelt without the I. I love smithing again. Oh, I love smithing me. Oh, yeah, whatever. Excalibur, which is one hell of an improvement in damage capability, I will not lie. There is only one weapon stronger than it in the entire sword line. In fact, we should be able to take on Sylph Cave now with that ability behind us. Sylph Cave is a kind of an oddity because you have to do it twice. We're getting very close to the end of the game now as well, because literally it's the moon, we have to go back to Earth, then we have to go back to the moon. So we're not that far away from finishing. It's just that I'm doing everything else because, hell, I like to count this game as complete rather than just beaten, and I've beaten it almost 3 times now. Plenty of treasure. Angel. I think that's arrows? Yes, angel arrows. Not entirely certain how you get that chest, but I believe it might be to do with a wall. And this is one of the reasons I hate Sylph Cave. Immediately, this appears. This is also the first time that Bad Breath appears. And those particular enemies always get you in a back attack. The amount of statuses they cast is mean. The only way I'll be able to take them on normally without sacrificing a party member is to... Oh, here we go. Okay. Please, Rama, please come down and smite them. Frog. Now she isn't. Now she's a frog. Crap. Attack the toad! Somehow this is still oh no, there we go. Although Rydia can cure herself, it's not hard. This. It's a frog. No, really, it's not a frog. Come on! Sing, my pretties! A bit. Who are they targeting? Okay, that's not a frog. Okay, excellent. We have removed the problem of Toad. There's a certain level of Toad racism going on here, I won't deny. They stopped casting Toad now because they're unable to, because their Toad lady has disappeared. One hell of a wasted amount of time. That battle took 3 minutes because of how many times I got changed to a frog and back. New floor, reapply float. It's strange. You can get a field. You get a safety field in here. That's probably why. Breath. Yeah. Go again. So long. I think it's something they fixed in later versions, but Asuna being 20 MP really starts to take its toll. I got back attacked anyway. Behold, the power of Excalibur! 2,000 damage. Oh dear. That was a hit and a half. Oh boy. Wood needs water. I want to point out that Rose and Iridia are two different shades of green. Edge is blue and Cecil is white. Some very strange colours for the toads here. Aha! 1 damage. Lick them to death, one sapping little drain at a time. Also, that toad didn't work for some reason. Why? Come on, he's a toad. Just bring him back to human. Or elf, or whatever the hell he is. And we got a maiden's kiss. Money and a cabin. Ah, less toads. Still Toad Lady. And the toad is paralysed, so good luck trying to sing. And she turns herself into a toad. I was curious to note that some of the treasure chests have been looted already in this place. Rose is going to need some more MP at this rate. With the amount of time to keep having to cast float. There's no difficult battles in here, just annoying ones. Except for these ghosts are strong by comparison. Bolt, ice, and fire. Which I believe are all arrows. Lots of arrows in this place. Somewhere that may as well style itself as the home of the elves. Untoaded. See what Cure 1 looks like now. 200, okay. Reasonable, but not absurdly powerful as Cure 2 is. She toads herself because it just cuts all of her defences in half. Okay, now we've got the other way around. Come on. Now they can't sing. My mate's kiss, there we go. Ah, I have found the right way of tackling this place. Oh crap. Oh good. It's either that or I just had the realisation that that was a toad in human form. Nothing in their pot. Hello. Yikes, humans! Cat claw and hell claw. Hello, Yang. And this will take me back to the surface. You go get the frying pan. So one of the little tidbits that the game does kind of half tell you is that Yang can only be woken by being hit on the head with a frying pan. Again, I find myself getting lost. I need to find... It's not that ideas, I need to be over here somewhere. Mithril. Where's that stupid map? I need to go even further north. Like this. Oh. Well, I went the wrong way. I was a bit overzealous. Hello. Huns in the underworld. Damn loafer. These onions. Smack that no good in the head. Received pan. As soon as I know the Spanish word for bread, that'll be quite funny. Here, have a loaf of bread. Go hit him in the head with it. What? It's hit with a crusty or soft loaf and it just ricochets off his brain. So I'm going to go the other way in Sylph Cave, pick up all the other items, and then hit him on the head with the frying pan. Actually, what we'll do is we'll sell a bunch of items here. There's that. No need for it. These. Even though Edge can wield these are horrendously out of date for what they are. It's nice to also... basically all I'm doing at the moment is wrapping up the side quests, because there's not many in this game, to be honest. And also it gives me a chance to level up my characters in this place. It offers a reasonable amount of experience, just not a great amount. Especially when I keep meeting these. Oh, for heaven's sake. Green lady in the land of toads. Okay, got Edge back. Got Rosa back. Lost Edge. Lost Rosa. Gained Rosa back. Got Cecil. Got Edge. Good. Paralysis. Good. Excellent. It's like one of the weirdest experience syncs that are, because these toads don't attack. Oh, there's 3 of them now. Jesus. One missed. One didn't. 2 got it. Right. Leave, please. Thank you. There's a free fairy rod. How? Huh? What? Okay, whatever. Must be another way back there, I guess. See if I can get a map again. There we go, it's like the first thing. Okay. Let's see. That is not the correct map. That's an Elven Cavern. That's Magnetic Cave. That's Antline Cave. Sylvan Cave, there it is. Oh, a minute, I need to go and actually use the restroom and then I'll come straight back. where am I? Just trying to figure out where all the entrance and exits are. Let me have a look at the map for a second. Get to here. Right, okay, yeah, I think I'm reading this map correctly. To get to those, I need to head round down here. Where is it? Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm not fighting these fucking toad ladies. On this floor. So we found this one. This one's... Oh, come on! I can't right. So it's gonna get really on my nerves for a second. Oh, that's where it... What the hell? There we go. Yeah, no, I'm missing out on experience, but at the moment I'm tired of being in this cave. I want out. Kamikaze, Gil, Remedy, and Gil. Bestiary, exit. Mains Kiss, Ether 1. Down to here. Ah ha ha ha, flashing lights. Nothing. This is the warp area. They went seriously overboard with these damaging floors, holy crap. Monsters. 6 ghosts. Let's throw an hourglass to them. Kiss. Thank you, computer, for constantly having issues with flux. Right. Get the big fish out. Oh, really, have finally learned Ice 3. There's Inferno. Which I don't know what that does. Something. Don't like those Marlboros being in the back there. And then he can't remember he can't cast it because he's silenced. Gives me the full moon. It's a weapon for edge. I believe it's more powerful than than the other one he's got on. By March, but it allows him to attack the back row easier. It's basically a boomerang. Not interested. We're relying on the King of Fish here, aren't we? Quite a lot. I think I get kicked out after the end of this as well, so I have to go back into the cave. This area never ends. Learned image, there we go, now he's got his... That's got Blizzard. More monsters. Oh, 4 of them. Oh no. Lost Edge. Lost Cecil. Okay, got rid of 3, excellent. Ow! That's one hell of a hit! Digest. Cecil has been eaten. Oh, it's sap, isn't it? Yeah. Will you stop attacking him? Those are leveled up. And there is the Avenger Sword, which, considering we have the Excalibur, is probably kind of useless. Oh no, it's a like different blade altogether. Who can wield that? Is it Kane? That's a Kane exclusive sword. Holy shit! Didn't realise there was one of those in here. Because it's not actually mentioned that Kane is proficient in swordplay, but apparently I'm wrong. More monsters. More ghosts. Come on. Dump the big fish on them. Lightning Storm. Centipedes. Very unique enemy here. And also an incredibly weak one. And they were guarding 10 Medusa arrows. What was the point? Okay, number 3. Oh, no. Let's go and use 2 tents. Lord. Alright, number 3, through the cave. Been in here so long, I may as well call it home. No, I'm out. Nope. Peace out. Ah, come on. First strike. No. I'm getting out of here. Screw that. Been in this cave for way too long. I need reprieve. Oh, hold on. Let's do this one. Oh, okay. It's these lot again. is going on in this game at the moment? It seems to be falling apart. There's the Mage Masher. Oh god. And it's no... It has silence effect, but it's no better in attack power. You'd only use it for a magic-centric fight. It's kind of sad. Not interested. Just want to hit the monk on the head with a pan. That's so much to ask. Apparently, yes it is. Nothing happened. That stupid pan. Time for training, allow me to sleep. Hello, strange man. Please call us at any time. That's all the summons, barring the annoying to get ones, which even when I've had them, I've never been able to get them to activate with Rydia. I have no clue why. It's the same in after years. I receive one and then I never get a chance to be able to understand how it does not work. So we shall put down here. We shall save. And then next week it's entirely in the air. It could be scheduled for Monday, it could be Tuesday. I have no idea what's going on at work, so let's find someone. Quickly raid if there is anyone. Ooh, someone's playing Yakuza like a dragon. Have a look.
Fly audible and travel the world. Listen up and settle back with thousands of destinations to explore. Treat your ears to an epic stay beyond the wall. Travel long
it's getting so late, I'm starting to see people online that would be,
city break in friendly
I believe they're East Coast.
Everyone's welcome. Whether it's a spellbinding trip to Hogwarts or traveling back in time to ancient Greece,
I'm waiting for my
there in style.
fucking ads to disappear.
There is another way to get away. The difference is audible.
That was pretty good. Makes a difference when you see it on the big screen.
I just need to check if they're
Glad you enjoyed it. But you know, there's a bunch more to see.
Looking at that
Let's check out another one sometime
We
soon.
should do this again.
Oh, really? Looking forward to the next one. Glad we had a good time. We should do this again.
Red old dragon.
Alright, well, I probably can't afford it.
Okay, this is who we're raiding. Playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. Game I really want to get around to playing.
So there is a new one.
Still got plenty of other stuff to do.
Are they all 1,000? Yeah. Yeah, they're all going to be 1,000. Okay.
Raid,
So I
come
didn't
on.
get an A
Do it
rank
now.
on the first one, so I might want to go back and do that at some point, but we're not going to do that right now.
Nope, it's actually
I
fucked up.
have to get... I need money for it. And I did lose a lot of money in the, Oh, I can go in here. Anything I can look at? No? Doesn't look like it.
This guy seems pretty alright, so next week we'll
Yeah,
see.
flip the table. There we go.
We'll see what happens next
Sorry,
week.
Nanba. Okay. Well, now that that's